Hi tasters! Today I'm in Limassol. 23 leading Peloponnese winemakers have organized the tasting events, more than 200 wines from the Peloponnese. I can't wait. Come with me.
So this is the FILERI from the estate Panagiotopoulos. FILERI, the winery is located in Triphylia, that's in MESSINIA, southwest of Peloponnese. The grape variety is FILERI. It's an indigenous variety to our region, so you won't find it in other areas. This is from the 2018 vintage. Normally it's a wine that we ferment and mature in stainless steel tanks, and usually it has fresh aromas, nice citrus notes with a nice crisp mouthfeel.
It's very aromatic, guys. It's a beautiful white wine. There's a lot of floral aromas, a lot of stone fruit like pears, and absolutely beautiful. I think, what would you pair this with? What would you serve this with?
Salads or fish. Of course, if you come to MESSINIA and Kalamata, we have very nice fish there and very nice agricultural products that you could pair with, like tomatoes, all kinds of salads. The MALAGOUSIA, again from Panagiotopoulos estate. This is our favorite white wine. MALAGOUSIA is an indigenous variety to Greece, very aromatic, and I believe that ours, apart from the nice nose that one expects from MALAGOUSIA, has also a very nice, very round mouthfeel. So we're very happy with this wine.
Is this fermented in steel tanks?
Again, this is also fermented only in stainless steel tank and matured in stainless steel tank. We do some butternut, some surly aging in the tanks. So, and I think that that's the reason that it has a nicer mouthfeel versus other MALAGOUSIA wines that you can find.
This is divine. This is absolutely beautiful, very, very aromatic, beautiful floral aromas, beautiful fruit, very vibrant, refreshing acidity. I could taste this all day long. Cheers! This is Marcos Zambartas. Marcos Zambartas is one of the up-and-coming winemakers of Cyprus. He's an expert in grape varieties, and I've just run into him. And all I want to ask you, Marcos, is which grape variety of the ones you've tasted here today is your favorite?
I really prefer the MOSCHOFILERO, the white wines of the Peloponnese. Really fragrant aromas, really expressive, and very clean wines.
It's a very easygoing, light, white.
Yes, not all of them are. I would consider them, easygoing, and the acidity is very refreshing and quite remarkable that Greece can have wines with such high acidity other than Assyrtiko. The floral aroma doesn't make them necessarily very fruit-friendly, but there are some examples that they are very fruit-friendly, and I think in general we're going to see much better wines as time passes. There's great potential there.
Thank you very much. This is Mr. Marcos Zambartas, everyone.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tselepos. I'm with the team at Tselepos. We are situated in Mantinia, which is the place that MOSCHOFILERO wine is mainly produced. And we also have wine produced in the EMEA region with Agorgitiko grapes. And we also make wine in Santorini, mainly Assyrtiko. Today you will taste Blanc de Gris, which is a wine made from MOSCHOFILERO. We make two different types of MOSCHOFILERO. One which is more aromatic, lighter, crispier, and one that's more full-bodied, which is the one that you will taste now. Okay. Got it? So this wine is made from 100% MOSCHOFILERO grapes. It's mostly fermented in big oak tanks, and it's aged for a few months in big used oak barrels. Nowadays we experiment a bit with this wine. A percentage of it is fermented in these oak tanks, and a percentage in eggs and amphoreus. So yeah, it's a mix of different fermentation techniques, and we try to make the best blend possible.
Do the grapes macerate with the skins? Because I can see this is a darker color than most whites. Is that from the aging or the maceration?
Mostly the color comes from the aging, because it's in the fermentation happens in the wooden tanks, but it's also 4 to 6 months in 500 liter barrels. It goes well with seafood for me. Seafood fish would be a really good pairing for this wine.
I think it would take fatty seafood like salmon and
yeah, exactly. Some fish with sauces would do a really good pairing for this wine.
Hey tasters, this is Bill Warry. He's one of the biggest wine bloggers on the island of Cyprus. He also has a wine tours business. This man loves wine. This man understands wine. And I really want to ask him, Bill, you've tasted the wines here today. What's your favorite Greek grape variety?
Well, what I have found that really excited me today is actually originally from Italy but brought to Greece, and is a blend. Quite often you get very nice blends. And here we had an 80% Refosco with 20% Mavrodaphne. It was exquisite. The most marvelous pairing that I can think of with stifado.
Stifado, guys, is a stew, loads of onions.
A Greek beef stew, as Greeks know how to make stew.
Absolutely. And it's the orange zest that makes the difference. Cheers, Bill.
My pleasure.
I'm Panagiotopoulos from Tetramythos Organic Winery from the north part of Peloponnese. We are in the village of Ano Diakopto. We cultivated only organic vineyards, and we are going to taste Tetramythos Roditis Nature. It's a natural wine with AOC indication Patras from the vintage of 2017. Well, it's a wild fermented with spontaneous malolactic fermentation. It's rich in floral and lemon blossoms aromas with a very creamy and savory taste.
This is a beautiful wine, guys. It's full-bodied for a wine, very full-bodied, and citrus blossoms, a really refreshing acidity. What would you pair with this?
Well, it's ideal for feta cheese, the Greek pies with herbs and feta as well. It's ideal food pairing with seafood, starting from the smoked fried fishes and going up to the oysters and generally shellfish, because it has a very nice salty finishing in the mouthfeel. It has the lemony and the salty character, so it's ideal for fish food pairing.
It's absolutely lovely, and he's right. There is a little bit of salty air in this. This tastes like Greece. This tastes like the perfect wine to pair with anything you'd get on a Greek in a Greek tavern. Cheers. This is Alexandros, Alexandrou, one of the biggest wine lovers on the island. He's very prolific on social media. Look him up. He is qualified by his passion for Cyprus wine and Greek wine. So, Alexandros, you're here at the Peloponnese Festival. Could you please tell me, of all the Peloponnese grape varieties you've tried, which one is your favorite?
Well, obviously, there's only one that stands out, and that is Ayorgidiko. Ayorgidiko is Peloponnese. That's it.
Why do you like Ayorgidiko?
Because, first of all, it's medium in tannins. It's not very tannic wine. And apart from that, I personally believe that it's even better than Xinomavro. A lot of people will disagree with me, but my personal opinion is that Ayorgidiko is better than Xinomavro. It is the best wine in the Peloponnese and maybe entire Greece.
You don't go to Alexandros for half measures, guys. So there you go, strong statements from a strong man about a strong wine. Thank you very much for your time. Hey guys, I've had an amazing time here at the Peloponnese Festival. I've been introduced to great varieties I never knew before. I've met winemakers, I've met wine lovers. I have so much footage, I'm gonna have to make 2 videos. The second part of this video will be coming to you soon, so stay tuned. If you've enjoyed this video, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe, share this video with a friend. Cheers everyone!